Oh my gosh, good morning. Good morning. I decided to come on camera today. Hey, BB Nice. I like house music too. We love house music. Must be from where we come from. I hope everyone is having a great morning. I feel good this morning. Well rested. Spirit is good. Good morning, the Boss's channel. Hey, Lamique, I ran it all again. Lamique, is always a pleasure to see you, sweetheart. We here, baby. We here. I didn't go anywhere. Good morning, CJ Jones. What is really going on? We'll let some of this play and then we'll get ready to have a great conversation. Remember, it's just my commentary. I come down when I want to and then I leave. But I feel real good this morning. Now, I can't say my spirit. Hey, Nori! I can't say my spirit has not been bothered about some things going on here. But again, I just let it go. I do. Hey, BBK. I was popping there this morning. Did you see me? I like to support those who support me. And those who don't support me, I don't support them. I don't have a problem. Well, I was threatened by Queen Diva. Reese's, good morning. Angela said, good morning. She said, why don't you come on camera? Sometimes I don't feel like it. You know, I just don't feel like doing the extra. And it's really not much extra to do, to be honest with you, because I'm a natural woman. I just come down here, flip my hair, throw on the moo-moo, and keep it moving. I don't have to do all the makeup and stuff. I just don't do it. Nothing wrong with it, but I've never been a makeup person. But we're going to get some stuff going here. I don't think I'll be dropping the link today. Hey, Reese's. Remember to support those who support you. Don't break your neck supporting people that don't support you. And you are growing their channel and they not helping you grow yours. Everyone here wants to grow their channel in one form or fashion. So, you know, if they don't support you, don't support them. There's tons of content creators that you can support. I've been in the DIY section. So what is really going on? There's a lot. There's a lot going on. It's definitely a lot. Good morning. Thank you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for joining me. Those who are engaging in the chat and those in the skybox. Those who are in the skybox. So there is a lot going on. And I was I've been in the DIY, but when I come back over here, you know, I get bits and pieces, you know, like little cliff notes, basically, of what's going on. And there's a lot going on. And some of it, I'm not going to involve myself in. Some shit you just let it happen and you stand back and watch it happen. But of course, you know, I always call a spade, and I tell you what's going on and I keep it moving because I don't care, you know, I really don't care. So one of them, I said, well, how can I do an analogy on what's going on here and really break it down? And I thought about insurrection and I thought about 45, right? 45, I think 45. And I thought about his acquittal. How can we see wrong and know it's wrong and don't say anything or just allow wrong to go on and pretend like because we like this 45, what he did gets a pass. He gets a pass. That's exactly what just happened when they acquitted him of the charges they was bringing him up on for impeachment. He got acquitted, if I'm not mistaken. See, that's part of the political game in the real world. And the political game on here is just the same. There is no different. See, and the sad thing about it is what they're doing now is challenging our moral compass. That's exactly what happens when you see wrong is being done and you okay with it. It challenges your moral compass. It's tell you where you are, where your morale is at, where your morals lie, you know, your integrity. See, to me, wrong is wrong. I don't give a damn who does it. If you wrong, you wrong. I'm gonna call you on wrong. If you right, you right. But these people, we remember we talking about 45 and we talking about what's going on here. These people will see wrong and make it right, make all kinds of excuses for 45. You know, they would even cover up some shit that he did just to make sure he didn't get impeached and he was acquitted, because now our morals are sacrificed, our beliefs are sacrificed. They don't care about what we really believe. Anytime you justify wrong and you know it's wrong and you allow wrong to go on and you sit back and justify someone's wrong, then that to me tell me about your integrity and who you really are. It doesn't matter where the wrong come from. Wrong is wrong. And that's what's happening here as well as in the real world. See, we so caught up here, we probably didn't realize that what happened just now told us a lot about our democracy, told us a lot about the state of which the United States is in, the state of mind, where we're headed from this. Good morning, Miss Hoggs. Good morning, Brixton Babe. What's happening in real life with the politics is the same thing happening here. You got this man who have caused this insurrection. We know he was behind it and he gets away with it. You got these people on here who doing these demonic things and they getting away with it because we are promoting it. Basically, we are approving it and promoting some of this bullshit. And it's crazy because I don't care who it is. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not going to justify you're wrong. I'm not going to stand by you're wrong. I'm going to say you wrong. And that's probably where we'll get into a little problem because I call it the way I see it. A bunch of this going on is bullshit. Now, they tell you all the time you can't tell people how to fight. Down here, they say we are fighting a war and you can't tell them how to fight. So the only thing you do is stand back and look. Whether you approve or disapprove, you just watch. But here's what bothers me the most. How we stand back and watch some of this evil, malicious, viciousness, vile things happen and we don't say anything. We sit there in the amen section and we cheer it on. We don't say anything. So it'll never be corrected. And it's past entertainment to me. See, I don't get into the doxing. I see where they're doxing people and they doxing in the chats now. So, you know, it's okay when you're sitting there and someone you don't like is getting doxed, but it's a problem when someone you like is getting doxed. I call it all bullshit. You just shouldn't dox. I'm not down with the dox, and whoever it is, I'm not down with it at all. Whether I like you or not, I still can't justify the reason for someone putting your information on a public platform to call themselves humiliating you or revealing you for whatever reason they do it for. I can't get into that. And you shouldn't either. And let me tell you why you shouldn't be cheering this shit on. See, because they're doxing people now in chats, the subbies, not just content creators, they doxing the subbies as well. So now you are stunting your potential growth of growing your channel because people are afraid to come down and be who they are because they're afraid they're going to get doxxed if they don't agree with you. If they don't agree with you, it's so easy for people to dismiss you like you wasn't shit. You ain't nothing. You never been nothing to me. Okay, you can leave now because you don't agree with me. That's not how it should go, but that's how it goes here. Mm-hmm. And you realize that. So what you do is step back and you just look from above instead of getting in the chats and engaging, having a good time. As long as it's entertainment and it's dragging, you're afraid to do that because people are screenshotting you and they challenging what they call, I guess, your loyalty. I don't know. I guess it's your loyalty. You're not loyal to a person because you were over here engaging in my chat. And I get it. I get where these people are coming from because that's just the mentality of the people here. And it's a sad thing. It's very, very sad because whether you know it or not, you're being controlled. You're cut the bullshit. You're being controlled. Yeah. See, they controlling what you do and what you say. And you should never, ever allow anyone to control you. The same outside of here, outside of this YouTube world, in the real world, they're beginning to control us more. They always have had some control over us, but now it's blatant. If you don't take this, you can't work, you can't travel, you can't eat because you can't shop, and you can't drive because this thing they trying to make everyone get. So they're controlling us, and they're controlling us on here. And it's not fun anymore. I've been in the DIY because it's just been too much. I'm loyal to who the fuck I want to be loyal to. I go where I want to go. I do what I want to do because you can't control me. You don't even know me. You don't even know me. But if I run the risk of getting doxxed, then that's a form of control because I'm not allowed to be myself and say what I want. I can't allow to disagree with you because now you don't like me. But what that tells me is you weak sauce, they call it, because you can't handle the truth. You can't handle people calling you on your shit and say, hey, you right, that's the way you feel, I'm good, we good. That don't mean that you can't come here no more, or that don't mean that you're not loyal to me, or that don't mean that you don't rock with me. I just don't agree with what you're doing now. And that's cool. And if I'm a real supporter, friend, YouTube friend, or whatever, I'm going to let you know what you're doing ain't cool. Because as long as it's being done to someone else, it's okay. But soon as that shit happened to you, we ain't cool. We ain't cool. Everybody all upset. No, no, no. You run the same risk as I do by being on here. There's no different. You're not different than anyone else on here. We all are susceptible to being doxxed. And that's bad because some people have lost their jobs. And when you lose your job, most likely you could lose your home. You could lose your car. You can lose your credit. A lot can happen to you just because someone don't like me. You go call my job and harass me. You go expose me because you didn't win at this game. I call that weak. I call that weak. And I call that beyond entertainment. See, that shit ain't entertainment to me anymore. It's past entertainment. And I, as a person with a moral integrity, have to move on. I can't even rock with you. Because it was cool when we was just doing this as a game. But now you're involving my livelihood. And it's not only jeopardizing me, but it's jeopardizing my family. What does my family have to do with me being on YouTube? They don't even know. They in one part of the house and I'm up in my room. They don't know I'm on YouTube. They don't know what I'm doing on YouTube unless I tell them. Why should I subject my family to this bullshit that they don't have nothing to do with? Nothing at all. Because I want to come down here and have a little fun and be entertained. This is beyond entertainment. And if you sit back and watch this happen and think it's okay, you have a problem. Because next it'll be you. It'll be you next. Yeah, when you're not kissing ass and riding the boat, and going along and playing nice, it'll be you next when they don't like what you say or do. That's why some of this shit you guys got to stop, and you guys got to stop promoting it. You have to stop. You have to stop supporting it in order for it to stop. It's not going to stop. It's just going to grow if you continue to support it and say it's okay. When do you really evaluate what you supporting? I had to sit back and I had to evaluate, who am I supporting? What am I supporting? Why am I supporting? What good is it bringing to anyone? What good is it bringing to anyone? And when I saw that it was nothing, I said, I got to stop supporting. It's crossing the line now. I could be next. You could be next. People are afraid to come down and be who they are and just enjoy the entertainment here because of this doxing. Now the doxing war is beginning. Like I said, they dox one person, they dox two, they dox three people. Who knows who these people are? But when you put all that information out there about them, they run a risk of being antagonized. They run a risk of their jobs being exposed. They run a real risk of losing their livelihood just because they end up coming down here, saw that this was entertainment, enjoyed the roast and the gags and whatever, and now it's getting nasty, mean, and vicious and dark. But they said to me, Mz.Teavalocity, it's been like this. You're just new here. I've seen it get worse. So I can imagine what's to come. I've seen people lose their jobs. I've seen people lose their home. I've seen people go to people's jobs, go to their houses, expose them, call their school. I've seen a lot of shit here. That saddens me. Saddens me as just a human being. I've seen people not care about people's ailment, people who are emotionless. And they say, why should I work? Because for real, I'm a human being. And I have emotions. And something is not wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with me, but it's wrong with you when you don't think something is wrong with this. And you have to ask yourself, who are you becoming? Who are you? Y'all take Kitty Litter out of here, please. Can y'all take Kitty Litter? I'm not calling any names. I'm not, you know what? These people gonna do what they want to do. I don't listen. It ain't that serious. It's serious, but not where I'm gonna get involved in stuff like that. If you doxing and you in the chats or you a content creator, you stand a chance of getting doxed too. And now when they start calling people jobs, and you keep harassing people, thank you, baby, then they run a risk of losing their job. What is so serious? What have someone done that's so bad that you got to cause them their livelihood? That's just another mouth we'll have to feed or we'll support. What have someone done so bad to you that you have to do that to them? Do you realize whatever you reap, you sow, good or bad? Do you know reaping comes around? Yes, you may be doing this shit out of fun or to say you have one up, or for whatever reason you decide to dox someone and put their information out to. Just know this. You may not believe, but God is always watching. And he says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I don't have to do anything to you. See, the universe or God, whoever you want to call, is going to come back around and take care of you for me. As long as I hold my peace, God's going to fight my battle. The universe, whatever, whoever, whatever you decide to call it, will come back and bite you in the ass. And it'll be 10 times worse. Because, see, you're doing it as a joke or fun or this or that. Y'all promoting all this bullshit. But when it happens to you, I don't know what it is to be homeless. So I have to be honest with you. I don't know what it is to not have ever had a meal or wasn't able to feed my children. I've been blessed. May not have always had steak on the table, lobster and all that stuff. May not always lived in a fancy house or drove a fancy car, but God has always provided for me. So I'm ever so grateful and thankful. So before I get out here and do something mean and malicious and foul like that, I remember what I reap is what I sow. When shit start to happening to you, not only you, your children, your children's children, your parents, and different people that you love, and things start happening, just know you are reaping some of that very harvest you have sown. Even if you didn't sow it, your parents or someone sowed it. And it is what it is. We have to reap it. Whether they live to see it, whether we live to see, somebody's going to reap that bad harvest. So while you sitting back thinking that is okay with all this crazy shit and mean and malicious and vile and hateful stuff going on, remember your reaping season is coming, whether you sow good seeds or bad seeds. And when shit start to happen to you and your family, you lose your job, you lose your car, you may be homeless, you might be homeless, I don't know. Know that you approve some of this very bullshit that was going on here. I don't want any parts of it. I don't want any parts of it. I don't want to see it. I don't want it in my chat. I don't want it in my spirit because I know it's wrong. And I'm never going to sacrifice my integrity for you or anyone else. And you, whoever think that this is okay, all this stuff that's going on and all this crazy doxing and name calling, whatever it is, dragging, whatever y'all, if you think it's okay, something is wrong with you. You beginning to be corrupt and don't even know it. See, I can't allow myself to do certain things, not because I'm scared of no one. See, that's when I gotta speed up this little conversation. Not because I'm scared, not even because I'm scared of being doxxed, because I don't care, but simply because that will challenge my morals, my value, my everything, Just let me say before I go down, it would challenge who I really am, what I really believe in, what I approve and disapprove, what behaviors. I've never been that type of person, and I'm not going to start allowing YouTube to make me that person. These people will push you over the limit, but in real life, they don't know how you get there. See, I sit here and think, God, please, please forgive me. I sit here and think about shit that I could do to people. When I see these people act like this, I can't let that get in my spirit. See, you never know if someone's crazy. You never know if someone lives right next door to you. You don't know these people. They may live closer to you than what you think or what they portray on here. And when someone loses a job and their livelihood is shaken, some real shit could come out of that. See, you got people who will go crazy and they figure they lost their house, lost their job, they about to lose their family, their kids, probably. So they coming for you. See, you guys think this is a game. This is real life. You're affecting people's real lives, and people will retaliate. They will retaliate. They don't care about your mama, your daddy, your children, your uncles, your aunts, your sisters or brother. When a mofo come for you, they will come for you. And they'll get somebody who's very, very close to you that they know they'll hurt you. If they don't get you, they'll get somebody that's real dear to you. When does it stop? When do we draw the line? This shit ain't entertainment. This is crazy. I'm not entertained by this. You guys, let's get ready to control some of the trolls, baby. They in here, but they gonna be everywhere. I don't have a problem because everyone's grown. They do what the hell they want. So if you support that and you're over there cheering it on and super chatting and cash apping some of these people behavior, just know it could well be you next. It could be you next. People will get a hold to whatever they want to get a hold to. Just know that. Just know that. And remember, you're not putting just you at risk. You're putting your family at risk. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I do affects me, but it affects my family. And that's why I don't get into a lot of this shit and back and forth and being mean and hateful. Because for one, I could get down just like anybody. I choose not to. I choose not to because I think about myself and my family. Why would I subject my family to this foolishness and they have nothing to do with it? Why would I risk my children, my grandchildren, my husband, my sister, my brother, my niece? Why would I put them at risk over some dumbass YouTube? These people don't know me. They really can't really harm me. And if you spend as much time as calling my job, you know, you're not going to pull up. You're not going to pull up. But we need to stop saying that too, because I'm telling you, people are on the edge and you never know who's on the edge that might just pull up and you get done up. And that's a fact. That is a fact. You never know who you fooling with. Anytime you sit down and have the thought, and this gonna get crazy, about harming people, because I want to be very careful. I want to be very careful what I say. Anytime you lay down or you think about harming, ways to really harm somebody physically, is getting to you. Mm-hmm. It's getting to you. It is. And it's time for you to log off. Okay. So, okay, thank you. I see what's happening. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, haha. These people have us blocked, these trolls in here. They have us blocked. Okay, be careful. Thank you for letting me know. Sometimes, they have you blocked so you can't see them. No. That's not her, Queen Diva. Take your message out, baby. That's a troll. Take your message out. You guys be careful for the trolls. You know they coming in. So they sending these trolls out everywhere. And they not gonna exclude me. However, they dropping people information in chat. So please be very careful and mindful of that, gemologist. We already know people who don't come down here and visit me. We already know that. So most likely it ain't some of these people because they really don't frequent the chat. So be mindful of that. They making troll pages out of content creators. But just know that they're about to start a doxing war. You guys be very careful. It is what it is. I'm at the point that it is what it is. I come down here every so often. I don't even like coming down here anymore. But it's people that really supports me. And I believe I owe it to them to come down here. But I've been hanging out other places. If you come back here after a month or a year, you're going to see the same people doing the same thing, the same things happening. And we can't really say, is it worse than what it was before? Because I just got here 3 years ago. So I don't know. But what I've seen is just really bad. It's getting really bad. Innocent people are getting hurt over some YouTube bullshit. And check this out. Half of these people ain't even making over $1,000 on here. What the fuck? I mean, they're not even making $1,000 or more. They're not hitting big numbers. They're not hitting, it may help them, you know, every little bit of change help. But to do all this for a few coins is just crazy. What will you do for more? What will you do for more money? They're not even making a lot of money doing this. It's not even fun anymore over here. But I just want you to know this, and I'm not going to be here long. Just know this: when you support this bullshit, you cheering it on, however you supporting it, you're part of the problem. You're not part of the solution. You are creating the monsters that you see, and it very well could be you next. See, remember, when you cash app people, they have your information. When you super chat people, I don't know about that, but it's ways that these people could get your information, and you could very well be next. And you know what? They're not going to think anything wrong with what people are doing to you, because you were in the amen section and you were cheering it on, and you support and you ride with those people. Yeah. They're going to say, I saw you. Was that you? I saw you over there. I have the liberty to go where the fuck I want to, because I'm 59 years old. I take care of myself. You can't control and tell me where to go. But because you make it so freaking uncomfortable for people just to enjoy this application, I choose not to drop down. But I see all the fuck shit. And don't think for 1 minute I don't see a lot that's going on, because I do. But see, James, Spill It Boy, Mother, whatever y'all want to call him, told me something long time ago. He didn't just say it to me. He said it to all of y'all. He said, I'm always watching. I'm always hanging in someone's bushes. He pops up in places that you like, what the hell is he doing? Because he's always watching. I'm beginning to be the same way. I'm always watching. I know who these people are. When you text me or you email me and say, hey, did you know who that was? Of course I knew who it was. Of course I know what's going on. I play dumb sometimes, but I see it all. I see it all. Nothing gets past me. A lot of this shit that's happening to certain people, I called it a long time ago. And the only reason why I don't get down here and always say what I want is because I don't care. I really don't care about these people like that. I don't. I let them fight their own battle and find out for themselves. But if you think the things being done is not mentally, physically hurting people, you crazy. You could say it's just a YouTube app, but these people emotions are involved and invested, else they wouldn't do what they do. Let me read some of this chat. Thank you, because my mods are telling me to look up. So let's go. Happy Valentine's Day to those of you who celebrate it. I'm not a holiday person. You know, some holidays I do, but Valentine's is not one of them. I could get, what do you need to buy me? Nothing. I don't want anything. You sure? No, I know I don't want anything. All these made up holidays, you spending all this money, you making those people get rich while you're getting broke. You know, people are still paying for Christmas. Why? We celebrate God every day. We celebrate the birth of Christ every day for those who believe. We should. We should be loved every day. My husband, my boyfriend, my whoever, my spouse, whatever, should love me every day. Why should he pick one specific day to love me? Grandparents' Day, I'm a grandparent every day. Why should you pick one day for me? You know, Sisters Day, I'm a sister every day. Why should you pick one day? So I don't, celebrate, but happy Valentine's Day to you all who's celebrating. Thank you for coming and joining. Thanks for joining me. Please make sure you hit that like button. Like. Nori B, hello, baby. Brixton Bay, Butterfly, Stay Fly. How are you, baby? Life with Jamila. What an awesome lady. I met her in real life. See, you can meet real people in real life. And you know, the craziest thing, we think alike. Ain't that shit crazy? We think alike. When we sat down, talked about stuff, we think about, and it all wasn't YouTube. It's just life in general. We think alike. Thank you, Queen Diva, as always. Nori, hello. Eventually after a while, if this keeps up, subscribers will start to unsubscribe. They are going to unsubscribe because people are getting scared and it isn't fun anymore. And not only that, y'all could say what y'all want. You could guarantee some of these people are here for observation only. They're here for observation only. You know how you say, damn, that person just appeared. Where did that person come from? We don't know who these people are. And if somebody say they are agent or they work for an agent, you guys best believe they have some type of security clearance if they work for certain companies. And the government, the federal government, will come after your ass even if they don't. And I know people take this lightly because of ignorance, simply because they don't know. But when you messing with a federal government employee, they have a believe me, they have a legal team. They have a legal team. And sometimes the employer could just go to them and say, this is happening. And depending on what is going on, they will step in or they'll get their attorneys to help that employer. Okay? Remember that. Federal takes time. But when shit does hit the fan, they have an airtight case. And when they bring that case forth, they don't lose. So just because you think something isn't happening, it is. It is. And some of these people in here, believe it or not, are agents. You better know that. Some of them are agents watching and setting you up. That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay. That's a fact, and you guys may not know it, but you'll watch when it falls. Woo, child, the crazy stuff is always supported. Look what goes viral. Yeah, like that girl with that glue in her hair. And why aren't we talking about Kalani Collier? Is that the name? Life with Jamila? She hit me to it in the Sip of Mocha. Did a upload on the girl that's missing, the 22-year-old flight attendant that's missing. That's missing. Why aren't we talking about her? Trying to see what's going over in Jamaica. What's going on over there? Where's that girl and her mother? See, that's the shit we should be talking about as a Black community, as a community in general. See, because now you should be scared to go to Jamaica. Where are they? Why? What can we do to help that baby and her mother get home if it's not too late? See, that's what we should be talking about. But that's what we should be doxing. That's the shit we should be doing. We should be utilizing our skills and our intellect to see what's going on with that baby and her mother. 22 years old. It looks real fishy. And now you run the risk of that happening to you when you go out the country with this C-19 thing, because they'll say they have to take a test and they could say your test is positive and detain you. What you gonna do? You over there and you can't turn around. That's what we should be focusing on. Some real life shit. Yeah, we should activate and help that girl and her mother get home. That's what we should do. Yes, Miss Hobbs. There's a lot of people who stay neutral here. There's a lot of people who stay neutral here. Yep, they won't let me block this person. But it is a lot of people who stay neutral. But it's so sad, Miss Hall. So you know what I really want to know? I wish that you all would just let me know. Is this a form of entertainment to you now, or is it crossing the line? Because I need to know. Is this still a form of entertainment, or is it crossing the line? Right. What are they gonna do with your personal information but call your job or call where you live at? And you know, in most cases, depending on the company you work, they not gonna give a damn unless you're really doing something bad on here, or you're utilizing your work time to do things that you're not supposed to do. That's out of your work scope. That's the only thing. That's the only thing they could do. This is your life. This is your private life. Even though you do, if you're using, you know, certain things to do what you're doing here, that can jeopardize your job. But these people who passing this information and doing certain things, they jeopardizing their livelihood too. I guess they don't know that. They jeopardizing their livelihood. Mm-hmm. They are. Hey, Miss Patricia. Diva, show her how to change that. I don't think that's Bree for real, Diva, but we taking care. Everything is being exposed metaphorically. Some people are so consumed by corruption, sin, mental illness, selfishness, they cannot see or hear. They don't believe or no longer fear God. That's a big part of it. And I know people don't like to bring God in it, but that's a big part. We don't fear God. We don't fear what's going to happen to us when we commit these acts, because it's been going on so long and you look like you've been free to do it, and there's no retaliation or anything you think is okay. Nope, it don't go like that, but you think what you want. Thank you, baby. Hi, Nessa Allen. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you too as well. And it's Valentines, not time. Okay? Look at what goes viral. Yeah. Damn near broke my neck coming out the bushes to say amen. Thank you, TC. Thanks for joining me. Please make sure you hit the like button. Come on, 59. They could never. 59, all natural. I know. A little fat, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to be a little girl. It's okay to be a chunky girl. Facts. How you gonna tell me where to go with? But they are doing that, TC. And if you think about it, you guys, and that's what I want you to sit back and really think about. Think about this. Some of these people are being controlled and manipulated because they want to go other places and they want to engage and they just want to have fun. They want to listen to the roasting and the gagging and the dragging and stuff like that. But they don't want to come down and engage because they're afraid they're going to get doxxed. So somebody's going to see them and say, hey, yeah, I saw you. Yeah, I saw you over. I saw you over there. Yeah, you were over there in the amen. What the fuck is the amen section? We're not in church. What's the amen section? And why can't I go where I want to go? Did I say anything about you? But that's the control. That's what I'm telling you about, how they controlling people. People like, nah, I'm free to go, and no, I could do what I want, and I just rock with some. No, that's the control. You're afraid to go other places because you're afraid who might see you and what they may label you as, a traitor or a flip flopper. What is a flip flopper? That was supposed to be what I was asking too. What really is a flip flopper? Am I a flip flopper because I used to rock with you and the shit you started doing became foul or beyond entertainment and it passed my comfort zone, that I decided to leave and support somebody else who was doing something more in line to what I believe? So that makes me a flip flopper, or that make me a person who changed their mind and don't want to be involved with the BS. So I went elsewhere. And because you see me elsewhere, you call me a flip flopper. No, no, no. I'm just not for the bullshit you doing anymore. So I moved on. And see, I'm free to go wherever I want to go. And that's the problem. That's what I mean by these people control a lot of these people. They don't, you know what they do? They control them so much that this is what they'll do. They'll go create a troll page to go somewhere else and talk about that very same person who they over there supporting, who they cheering on and they chummy and chum with. And then when they do something foul, they'll create a troll page to go somewhere else and talk about them like a dog. We already know that's what happened. And some of these are content creators themselves, you know? And these people will align with anyone to go against anyone they don't like. They don't give a damn whether they dogged you out, drug you all over YouTube streets, talked about your kids, talked about your mama, cost you your job almost, or whatever, doxed you. You just go line up with somebody simply because you don't like him or her. Crazy. Who are you really? Do you really know who you are? When you come in here and say, I'm a grown woman, I'm a this and I'm a that, and I do what I want and can't nobody control, you're lying to yourself because you're scared to go have fun somewhere else because you're afraid people are going to see you and judge you and crucify you, because that's what the hell they do. And it's crazy. You will get so wrapped up in the lie, know it's a lie, you won't even tell the truth on people. You won't even tell the truth of what you see. You'll sit back and just allow these people to run amok with something, you know. What the hell is really going on with whoever you are? It's not them, it's you. You need to check you out. See, they gonna do what they want to do. But what's happening now is challenging you and your morals and your beliefs. That's what it's doing. It's not affecting them because they already doing what they doing. But now it's affecting you and you're being challenged on what you really believe. How solid is your foundation on what you believe? Yeah. They don't like this type of teaching. Ain't that what they say? They don't like this type of teaching. But I'm telling you facts. I'm telling you facts. You are changing. You are evolving. You are becoming. You are morphing into somebody you didn't want to be just to belong. Just to belong. Just because you are afraid. Because they are controlling you. They are manipulating you. They got their finger on your pulse. Because you're afraid to stand up to the truth and do the right thing. Like I said, we're not going to be happy. I will never be happy if I seen somebody get hurt. You know, I'm going to tell you that. But you almost feel like, damn, they got what they deserve. And when I start thinking like that, I know it's getting in my spirit. Damn, they got what they deserve. No one deserves to be hurt. No one deserves to be offed. No one deserves to be beaten down to a pulp. No one deserves for anything to happen to their family, their friends, or their children because of some shit they done did on YouTube. When do we say enough is enough? I'm not supporting that anymore. I'd rather go over to watch mukbang. And yeah, they have problems in mukbang. They have problems in game. They have problems in DIY. But when do we draw a line? Whether we like you or not, wrong is wrong. Right is right. This shit is wrong. A lot of this stuff is wrong. It's not entertainment. It's demonic. Very demonic. And you could like who you want. You could support who you want. But remember, you have to evaluate and assess yourself. What am I supporting? Who am I supporting? Why am I supporting? What are they doing? They wrong. They wrong as two left shoes. But I'm going to make them right because I like them. That's bullshit, you guys. It is. It is. It's just plain bullshit. It's hard not to curse down here. Oh, it is. It's so hard. Excuse me. That's why I dox me, because my son is federal agent. Well, you could do you, you know, but I'm telling you, y'all better leave these feds alone because y'all think shit ain't happening behind the scenes. But I know for a fact there are agents here and things are happening, and they're making some things happen just to set people up. That's a fact. That's a fact. Call you'll see. You'll see. Or they call you fake. I'm a whole adult with my working mind. I can change my mind about you. If I see something I don't like and there's nothing they can do but scream at the screen. Exactly. Exactly. I can't tell though. A little while. It's insane. Yeah, it's getting crazy. But let me tell you something. Some of these people are agents and they setting some people up. They are. And just because you don't see them moving, you gotta ask yourself, where are these people popping up from? Who are these people? They articulate well, you know, they defend. It's just a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. You know, they are just, yeah, a lot of these people are mentally ill. And see, you saying that, so let's stay there for a minute. Some of these people are mentally ill. Some of these people are mentally ill, and some of these mental illnesses are going untreated. And when they're untreated, and even when mental illness is treated and you're taking medication and something happens that you can't get a hold to your medication, is chemically imbalances you. And that can cause you. That's why you hear people say, I wasn't on my medication when I slit somebody's throat or arm, wrist, or something. They say they wasn't on their medication, and some of them get by with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some of these mental ill people aren't being treated. And so that could be one of the very people that you trigger that might live next door to you, but not too far, that will get in their car and drive to wherever you live and make you pay for everything you have done to everyone on here. We need to stop and think. We don't really know these people. We don't know what they're capable of doing. We don't know what crazy is. You know, you are jeopardizing not only you, and I say this so much, I say this quite often. You're not only jeopardizing you, you jeopardizing people, your loved ones, people around you. You could be jeopardizing your neighbors. You could be jeopardizing your co-workers. You don't know these people. You don't know where they coming from and when they coming and if they coming. All you know is you're involved in some F shit and they coming. That's all you know. You don't know when. You putting out people addresses. What if somebody on here really, really have a serious disdain or hate for that person and say, F this, I'm about to get in my car. She only lived 10 minutes from me. I'm gonna wait for him or her to come outside. And they come outside. And I want y'all to take this serious. You know, I know it sounds a little sometimes I get lost for word. Okay, just take this serious. You coming outside. I'm coming outside with my 10 grandchildren. We going in my backyard. I got a huge backyard. We going out there to play. And all of a sudden, somebody rolls up and just start, and I don't want this to happen, but I want y'all to look at this. Just start spraying us. Spraying us. And about 3 of my babies get hit. I don't know why those people came to spray me, but as they track it down and they find out who did it, they did it because I doxed them on YouTube or because I got into a beef with them on YouTube. And they came and they brought harm to my whole family because of some dumb shit on YouTube. That could happen, you guys. We saw that girl get murked right here on Facebook. When that boy told her, you want to be famous? Now I'm going to make you famous. And he sat there and had that baby call his girlfriend, his wife or whoever, with that to her head and then commenced to firing on her because she wanted to be famous. You have to ask yourself, do you want to be that famous? That you do the shit you do down here on YouTube and it can cost you your life, your freedom? Is it that serious? If so, then continue to do you. Continue to do you and just know you reap what you sow. You don't know these people. I didn't know this woman. This woman didn't know when Queen Diva called me and said, hey, she's up the street from you. She didn't even know she was up the street. The good thing about it, I love her. And I went up there to meet Tita, but she didn't know that someone had called my phone and told me she was at a local store. And it took me 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes to get up there. What if she had done something to me and Diva was calling me saying, hey, that bee is up there at so and so. And I jumped in my car because I'm not in my right frame of mind because I lost my job because someone just doxed me and I lost my job. I can't pay my rent. My kids can't eat. They about to repossess my car. So now I'm going crazy. And this bee who was in the amen section or whatever they want to call or did the doxing is right up there at the store. She don't even know I'm coming for her. Those are facts. That can happen. That's not too far-fetched, you guys. That's a reality. That woman had no idea that I was about to approach her. Excuse me. She didn't know that I was about to approach until she turned around and said, Mz.Teavalocity. But what if I wasn't Mz.Teavalocity? What if I was an enemy that wanted to attack her? She was wide open. She was wide open. She didn't even know. That can happen to anyone, you guys. Please think about it. Think about it. Stop the doxing. Start back to gagging or roasting, whatever y'all call it. Make it fun over here. Yes, baby. Yeah, I don't know if it's the pandemic sipping social life. I just believe these are people really revealing who they are. I believe that these people had consumed some of this stuff and now they are part of it and they can't, it's like they have fallen and can't get up because they enjoying it. That's just my thought. So, miss all that. I still don't like blank. She had me spinning. I've learned a valuable lesson. So, if you don't like someone, you just unsubscribe and stay away from them. These people really don't know us. A professional code ethic is designed to ensure you. Yes, that right there, Nikki. There, right there. That's how people could get in trouble on YouTube. Because you're right, a professional code of ethics is designed. That's true. Whether they at work or not, they sign a professional code of ethics in most jobs. You are absolutely right, Nikki. Thank you for bringing that up. You guys help me so much sometimes. Good morning, Miss Stephen. Hey, kind to me. Jamila. Not based off words. Okay. Let's see. TC. Sipping that content creator didn't know at first, but when the content they are in stand your ground state and people start leaving them alone. Yeah, you know what? You'll lose supporters eventually. And you know what? Some people, I have noticed, you guys, some people I start out supporting here, they were really fun. They was nice. They had a great personality. They were encouraging. They were fun with the dragon and the roasting and all that. It was fun. And then all of a sudden these people change. And I don't know what makes these people change because like I said before, you can only pretend to be someone for so long. And when they say it's a persona, I don't think so. I think these people are becoming who they were, who they are. They're becoming their persona. Let me say it like that. I'm sorry. They're becoming their persona, and now they can't help it because they have this big audience behind them cheering them on. So that's encouraging them to continue to do and to get worse. Continue to do what they're doing and to get worse. So it's not even fun anymore, for some people. And so you have that liberty, and praise God, you have the liberty now to just unsubscribe and log off and don't watch them. And that's a fact. And when people start losing a bunch of subscribers, they'll know that the shit they doing is not acceptable anymore. That's just a fact. Yep. We'll make my day, law. Make my day. Some people not logical thinking crazy is real. Crazy is real, Miss Hogg. And you know what? They are playing with these people livelihoods when they do that doxing. I am not for doxing anyone. I don't care whether I like you or I don't like you. I'm absolutely against doxing. I don't believe in that. I will never allow these people to get me so angry that I want to dox them and put out all their public information. Because for one, I say it's not just me, you affecting my whole family. And see, some folk got crazy people in their family. I'm one of those folk that got crazy people in their family. I've seen my family work, you know, and that's why I try not to get into too much stuff, because I don't want to jeopardize my family for some YouTube bullshit. I'm just not gonna put them in that position. So I try to stay out of all this craziness, you know, because some people have crazy family. Family that don't mind, family that done did time and don't mind doing time again. Family that's doing time got people that they could call up and take care of other people. It's all kinds of people on this YouTube, you guys. We have to be very careful. Let's stop the doxing and let's get back to the fun. And if not, then you do you. But this is something I do want to bring. Something I want to ask you guys. If you're interested in joining me for what we call a DIY day, then please email me. We're going to do a DIY. We'll come on here and we will, I'll host like a little DIY day. You could do your DIY, you could come and present it, and we'll see if cash prizes will be awarded. I don't know right now, but in order for you to participate, you need to make sure you let me know. And we could do a craft day with a DIY under $10 and under. You know, it could be something you come up with. It could be a form. It could be a project that you replicate. It could be anything, but it has to be 10. I think $10 or $15. I'll choose the price and under. And you do the DIY, and we'll present it here, and we'll have that contest. Also, Miss Almond Brown 09. Almond Brown 09 had a trivia night. I went over there. I was working, but I was in and out, and I played trivia, and I did well. Now, some of that stuff I didn't know, but I started off smoking. Hey, binge, baby. I started off smoking, playing that trivia. Fun night over there. You got Miss Monty Mixologist. She does a jam session, her and Butterfly. It's so many more things we could do over here that's fun over right here that we need to reach out and seek. And remember, the people you support, when they do things like this, you support in their behavior. Point blank, period. Whether you cash app them, super chat them, or whatever, click in the view, you supporting their bad behavior. So what you're doing is feeding the beast. Feeding the beast. In any manner. You are a part of the problem and not the solution. If you want to see different, you have to do different. Now, I'm not telling you to unsubscribe from these people or do whatever. You do what you want because you've grown, and I can't tell you what to do. But I do want you to know, when you start seeing stuff really going sour and it's really affecting your spirit, you are supporting that behavior. You are. You wasn't smarter than the fifth grader the other night? Well, I didn't think I was smarter than the fifth grader, but I did pretty good in Almond Brown. Yeah, she had a nice little trivia over there I stumbled upon. I really liked it. It's fun things you could do on here. Suggest some things. You make it what you want it to be. And if you like who you like and you support who you like, continue to support them. But when you know a person is doing wrong and you support that and you justify that, then you need to check yourself, because something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you if you promote some of this bullshit. And that's just a fact. Something's wrong with you. And it has nothing to do with the pandemic. It has nothing to do with that. It's you. They're turning you into someone you probably didn't want to be. But because we so involved and invested in here, we becoming some of this nonsense. You love trivia? Was Armor Brown have trivia? I think is on Tuesday night. I'm not sure. Jams Anita. I don't know if you subscribe to her, but she have a trivia night, and it was really nice. It was really nice. And then I was so confused because I was somewhere and I heard a content creator just talking about something, and I was thoroughly confused because I've seen that very person twerking, chat, and just living it up with some of the very things that she said she didn't or he didn't agree with. I'm like, huh? I see you in there all the time. I see you a part of it. Now all of a sudden you don't agree with, but that's possible. Mm-hmm. That's possible. So I didn't judge that person. I called the bullshit at first, but then I said, nope, that's possible. It's possible that they like people, and when they start seeing it going too dark and deep, they change their mind. That's not a flip flopper. That's not a flip flopper at all. You just changed your mind. You just decided it wasn't for you and you walked away. That's not a flip flopper. Oh, Wednesday. Leslie said Wednesday. She said Wednesday, Almond Brown has that trivia. It was fun, you guys. Get in there because if we could get it really going. I remember I used to support Dolly's house or Dolly's game night or something like that. And she used to have a good game night going on over there. And I don't know what happened to it because, to be honest, some things happened and I no longer supported her. But she used to have a good game night over there. In order for those things to thrive and last, then we have to make sure that we support them. And they're good times. It was fun. I mean, all of us had some wrong and had some right, but I was pretty proud of myself. I had a lot right. I sure did. So let's see. So of course, hey Shin, how you doing, baby? I hope you're doing well. I'm praying for you, Shin. I hope you're doing well, baby. I know you was having some health issues. So you guys, let's put some prayer hands in here for Shin Mac Love. She was having some issues. Let's see. People have real lives going on. People losing their job, family members dying, but they feelings hurt over YouTube and words. So they use that to justify reaching into people's real life. Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. So let's address this. Amuma Akashma. You supporting it too by watching and entertaining. We make you different. If you really wanted to make a difference, you would do more about it instead of talking about. You know what? I'm not going to even give you energy because anybody in here know who I am and what I stand for. And they do know how I'm different. Maybe you don't. Okay? Akmak, mook, mak, or whoever. But thank you. I appreciate the click in the view. Even if you put a thumbs down, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I wanted to let you all know I came home. Good, good. Praise God. Good, Shin. You home now? Okay, good. I know you were sick, baby, from traveling the streets. And I hadn't seen you here. And I know you normally come over here as well. But it could be my timing too. You know, I just jump on here anytime, you guys. Anytime that's available to me. Troll alert. Hey, exclusively me. Please make sure you hit that like button on your way out if you haven't on your way in. I thank all of you who have stopped by to support me. I don't believe in Valentine's Day, but happy Valentine Day to you. Um, yeah, we have trolls. You know we have trolls. We have trolls in here just like anyone. This one really wanted to say something. All of y'all in the chat messy, every last one of y'all, and some of the doxers are in your chat. Really? You must be one of them, girl, if you know. They in my chat? Okay, they in my chat. Well, you must be one of them if you know that they in my chat. You must be one of them because you're in my chat, or you may be the one because you have a lot to say about me. You have a lot to say about Mz.Teavalocity. You have a problem with me. I don't even know you, and I probably do know you. You're probably one of the haters. Would you like to talk about anything? Amanette Aknamtan? You want to talk about anything else? Don't block her. She not bothering. She or he ain't bothering anyone. Let him. Sheen McLove, prayers going up. Thanks, Queen Diva. Well, I'll be. Yeah, they over here now. Girl, they be everywhere. One thing about me, I know who I am, so I don't let them affect me. I know what I do. It should be welcome also. You know what? I like to think that if I had some real supporters and they really liked me for me and know me, I would think if I was doing some F-ish that they would call me on the carpet. I really would. Because sometimes you don't realize it until you have people tell you, you know. And this is a way to say things to people. It's not what you say so much, is how you say it to people, you know. And that's the big difference there. I don't mind you telling me anything. I don't mind you leaving a comment. I don't mind you emailing me. I get emails, you guys, and some of them are funny. They are. They are. Some are really funny. They complain about little things, but then you kind of figure it out that it's just people who don't like you. It's not easy to figure out where some of your emails and stuff come from and why they writing you. You know, you don't always agree with everything I say or do. You know, and I expect that. You know, and I look. You know, like I said, if I'm doing something you don't like, let me know. And I'll have to see what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and maybe I can move a little different. Mm-hmm. Yes, I want my supporters to be honest with me. Facts. Shit, I do. I don't want people's skin and grin in my face, you know, knowing that I'm doing wrong, knowing that my doing wrong may cause me some harm just because you want to say I like you. Delivery and timing is everything, Shin. It is. It's the way people say things, you know, and we get so caught up on the messenger. The other day, I got some good information, and I knew, let me tell you, I know who the person was. I knew who the person was from the very beginning. I did. So I had people, you know, email me behind the scenes, and I had people text them. I know who the person was. I told you, I know a lot. I don't always come down here and talk about, but the information that person was providing to us was valuable. It was not the messenger so much I was looking at. I was consuming the message. I was taking in the message to see how it can be a benefit to me and my supporters. So, and I know we have to be careful. I know we have to be careful with people jumping on your platform and jumping on people's platform. We have to be very mindful of who we let on our platform. But you are always in control of your platform. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are in control of your platform. If someone is doing or saying something that you know is not a part of your belief or who you are, what you stand for, your platform's vision or mission or whatever, you can always dump them or say to them nicely, thank you, but we're not talking about that. Let's stay on this topic, or thank you, but you have to leave now. You know, you could do that. It's easy to do that. It's very easy, you know. But if you guys don't have anything for me, I think I said enough. Just like 45 was acquitted, and we know that 45 have done big wrong, only because people want to justify and believe his wrong, he was acquitted. Not that he didn't do the crime, because he did. And it was easy to prove. You know, it was easy to prove. But because it was who he was and the support that he had, they supported wrong and he got acquitted. The same thing here. We support it, it's wrong, and they get by with it. That's just the truth. It's more about the intent of the messenger and a message. If the message is tainted, untruth, I can't. You right, TC. You right. And that's sometime where, as a content creator, when you drop this link and you allow people on your platform, that could be sticky sometime, TC. Because to be honest, we have some people have stigmas attached to them. And then you let them on your platform and they run amok. You can control that though. You could control that. So, each content creator, when they drop their link, they could control when people come on their panel and they run amok. They can control that. There's no such thing as you can't control. Yes, you can. You have that very button that says ban from studio, kick, or ban from studio. I can't believe he got off again. Yep, Brixton Babe again, because people are supporting wrong. Now they have no morals, no values, no integrities. They just running amok, and that's a perfect example of it in real life. And the stuff that's happening here on YouTube is the same thing. It's the same thing. You thought you knew a acquittal was coming? They wasted no time on doing that. Did you know that? I don't know, Brixton, because I'll tell you, to be honest with you, I didn't even follow because I had already known for some reason that nothing was going to happen. They was wasting our tax dollars again. It is what it is. But his name is very much tainted. But if they didn't impeach him, and I don't think they did they? He could run again. I don't know. Did they impeach him? I haven't been following that much. The rabbit hole is deep. Yeah, the rabbit hole runs deep. And you know what? The rabbit hole runs deep on here too. Oh, wow. He is everything that America is. So it only makes sense. TC, you are right. That revelation, that man being 45, being president, revealed a whole lot to us. A whole lot to us. What really America is about. Yeah. He didn't do nothing but how you say, expose more. He just exposed more people. Yeah, it is a shame. Well, I don't know if he'd be too old, too decrepit or not. I'm not sure. But we have to be very careful of that, because they said his wrong. They righted his wrong. And that can cost us too. You know. Well, you guys, I'm gonna get ready to get out here. It's been a beautiful Sunday. I have other things to do. I've enjoyed you guys. And like I said, evaluate yourself, assess yourself, see what you're taking into your spirit. Yep, because it is what it is. Sometimes by us supporting and doing certain things, we are creating monsters. And once they get out of control, we want to say they out of control. No, you help create them. Well, with that being said, well, he could run, doesn't mean he'll be reelected. But you know what? We don't know, Nessa. We really don't know. Think about it. We didn't think he was going to be elected the first time. They had the opportunity to do the stuff that they did. But like TC was just saying, it just really, revealed to us what America is really about. Yeah. I believe that too, TC. I do believe that. Thank you. Thank you, Bless. Thanks for coming by. Make sure you hit that like button. 45 was impeached again times 2 and acquitted both times. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. The older ones are very vocal. And you're right. I think that they just what they did is open up a possibility for his family to run. Yep, the subscriber block power is stronger than the content creators block power. Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot that subscribers could do, but I feel bad for subscribers, if things are happening to them because they want to subscribe to a content creator and just enjoy that content creator, you know? It's pretty sad. You can do it as Sipping Socialite. I'm claiming success for you. Sipping, what are you trying to do? She says she's claiming success. Sipping, pray for me. I'm going on a 5-day detox. Oh, Sipping, what type of detox you doing? Maybe I should do it with you too. A YouTube detox? What kind of detox you doing? What kind of put in the chat if you still here, Sipping. I think you're still here. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Benj. I saw you popping. Thank you, Butterfly. My gemologist. And Redbone is still with me. Believe it or not, baby girl just have a hard time getting here with working and homeschooling, you know, doing that schooling with the children. Virtual schooling. She has a hard time, but happy Valentine's Day, my baby. I got your message. My family's still here. Andrea, happy Valentine's Day to you too. If you guys would, you doing a Bay tea detox? Is it good? A lot of celebrities just don't realize the power we have. We determine exactly. I watched some stuff happen. This week I popped in somebody's live, and I was like, dang, the supporters are strong. The supporters are very strong. And if it wasn't for you all, it wouldn't be no content creator because we wouldn't have any subscribers. See y'all later. Bye, Leslie. Have a good day, hon. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. No, I'm doing a Bay tea detox. It's tea. Oh, is it a good tea? Well, we pray that you be very successful at it. 5 days, not very long. You can do it. Okay. Thank you again, Tissy. Well, I'm going to get ready to get out of here because I have other stuff to do. Jams Anita. Beatty, I have to look that up. I'm supposed to be fast and maybe it will help. Oh, yeah. Oh, she said the tea doesn't have a taste. It doesn't make you run to the restroom. Tea doesn't have, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Batesy. Yep. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Now listen. Just take into some of what I said, you guys. The doxing stuff is not fun at all. I don't support doxing anyone, whether I like the content creator or not. I don't support doxing at all. No ifs, ands, or buts. And if you really say you don't support doxing, you wouldn't support the doxers. The ones that you know are doxers. That's just a fact. I mean, it is what it is. You can't sugarcoat the shit. If you support them, you in there, and it's going on, or you sharing it, or doing different things, then you too are part of the doxing process. Thank you. You guys, thank you, Brixton, babe. It's always a pleasure to see you, baby. Nessa Allen, thank you. You know, we gonna get ready to get out of here. Remember, I'm gonna do that DIY challenge, $15 and under. If you could recreate a project you've seen, you create something new, however you do. But if you want to do it, please make sure you drop me an email, and I'll sign you up and see. I've been going over there, and I'm on my way to do some other stuff. And then tonight I'll enjoy more DIY, and I'll be ready for the contest. Thank you. Don't allow anyone to make you a co-defendant. You hit it on the head. A co-defendant. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. If your king's crown is crooked, help him straighten it out. If your queen's crown is crooked, help her straighten it out. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and princesses. They are our joint heirs, our future. Make sure that we are doing something to create generational wealth that they can inherit. They entitled. That's what a joint heir is. We guys joint heirs. We can have anything in this world. So can they. But you have to create it for them. Make sure to be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless someone. Simple, hello, how are you? You look beautiful today. I like your dress. I like your pants. Your tie is nice. Hey, can I get that coffee for you? Oh, I'll grab that McMuffin for you. I'll open that door. I'll carry. It doesn't take much to be a blessing. Try to bless someone instead of destroying someone. It's simple. The greater that we build up, the greater that we will receive. The more that we build someone up or something up, the more we will receive, reap the benefits of it. If you destroying me, I can't offer you anything if you're trying to destroy me. You can't flourish. And remember, what you reap is definitely what you're going to sow, good or bad. Mm-hmm. New York is waiting for him, Regina. New York, I don't know if they still wait, but New York is waiting for him, baby. Some charges he ain't gonna get by though with. See y'all later. Have a good one. Peace. Be safe.